Well, hello. I am Jeff Adams with the Angry Electrician, and I'm up here at Watauga Lake above Elizabethton, Tennessee, and it is a beautiful evening. Wanted you guys to take a look and see some of this. Beautiful, guys. The bugs are out too. The sun just came out from the clouds, but it was shady, but it's very nice and cool. And today, I'm just wanting to talk about what I'm angry about today. So, read this article about Home Depot being sued. Now, they're going to be sued because of their kiosks. So their self-checkout kiosks are actually data collection points. They're doing biometric data, doing facial recognition of everybody that's using it. You know, and I always wondered, I was wondering, why would they put flock cameras outside of a Home Depot and a Lowe's? And I see them everywhere. Actually, I was at the fairgrounds the other night, and I was walking up the road, and there were no cars, and the flock camera was going off as my group walked by. And I'm sitting here wondering, is that taking pictures of our face as we walk down the road too? And anytime these pictures are taken like that, they are sold to a third party, and that third party puts them into a federal database. And then they sell that database to the government, and then the government has more information on innocent people that have done nothing. So they're linking their credit card numbers most likely to their facial recognition, and then as they pull out of the parking lot, they are taking pictures of their vehicle and then linking that information with the kiosks and the facial recognition and the credit card information. So this is basically surveillance. This is them doing data collection on innocent people that are just coming into their store to buy stuff. And I'm trying to figure out why. Of course, we know why. They intend to remove the dollar, and they know that with AI and robotics, they won't need us anymore. And then once they don't need us anymore, they're going to have to do something with us. And what they're going to do with us is not going to make us happy. They're going to make sure everything's sky high. If you look at the prices, I was in an Office Depot today, and that Office Depot, just for a clipboard, $30. $30. And then they had an organizer, a little bit nicer organizer. They wanted $50 for that organizer, something that I probably would have bought for $19. You know, before 2019. So now what's happening is that they're pushing the price of everything in the economy up. Isn't it interesting that every time in the past that prices went up, they always blamed it on gas prices. You know, they raised the gas prices, and in that way they were able to increase the prices, and they blamed it on the gas prices. But when 2019 come into play, everything went up except the gas prices. So that makes me wonder if the gas prices are the key. They're going to set this economy up. They're draining down every reserve that everybody has of cash. They're draining it down out of the system. And then what they're going to do is they're going to start a war, and then out with Iran, and then the price of gas will go through the roof and basically be the hammer that drives the nail that finishes our dollar economy. And then what they'll do is they'll put everybody in the world hurt and say, well, if you want services or you want access to resources, you will take our digital currency, and we'll take all your biometric information, and they basically will enslave us with it. So we've got a problem. Here's what I see. What's our future going to be? Are we going to move forward into the future with digital technology that will help us and create a better life for us? Or will we allow them to move us into a future to where we are going to be nothing but cattle to them? They'll put us into 15-minute cities. They'll ration everything that we can have available to us, and they'll put us into a confined human feed operation like they do chickens, pigs, and cows. And you see at the end of the day what happens to the chickens, pigs, and cows at the end. So I don't trust these people. They're eugenists. they want population decrease in the world. The jab, the thing that they did in 2019 and 20 and 21 proved that to me. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think. This is the Angry Electrician. Hey, please like, and if you wouldn't care, subscribe. It will help me out. So hope you enjoyed the view. Hope you enjoyed the talk. And we'll talk to you guys soon.